On January 4th, 2022, Prime Hydration was introduced to the public for the very first time. Today, the sports drink company has an estimated valuation of $250 million. But how did this actually happen? How did Prime go from being just an idea to becoming one of those popular brands on the face of this planet? How did two influencers launch a product brand that put the Goliath, Gatorade, on notice? To fully understand this, let's go back to how Logan Paul and KSI's relationship actually began. On August 25th, 2018, Logan Paul and KSI face off for the first time in an amateur boxing match. An amateur boxing match that just happened to generate 2.25 million live viewers, of which 1.05 million were paying viewers, making this match the biggest amateur boxing match in history. And the match just happened to end in a draw, leaving fans thirsty for more. 1 year later, they return to the ring to settle the score. KSI wins the fight, and in doing so, the demand for the next fight is ratcheted to levels never before seen in the history of amateur or professional boxing. But they both made it clear there would be no next fight. Then, out of nowhere, on December 29, 2021, KSI drops a cryptic tweet known as the final chapter, hinting that something big would be announced on January 4th, 2022. On that day, KSI and Logan Paul do an unprecedented live stream together, not to announce another fight, but to announce that they were going into business together to launch a sports drink company by the name of Prime Hydration. The internet broke. Was this all planned? Was this all the greatest marketing campaign ever? 4 years in the making? Highly unlikely, but great entrepreneurs like Logan Paul and KSI seize the moment and grab the opportunity they have at the moment in time it's presented, before it's too late. And so, they launched Prime, and within 1 year's time, the brand skyrocketed to the top, earning a staggering $250 million in revenues. It sold out globally. Supermarkets had lines around the corner with hundreds of millions of people waiting for their chance to buy a sports drink. As of today, Prime is still currently sold out everywhere and is the hottest sports drink in the world. How the heck did two influencers pull this off? It's no secret that health and fitness allow ample opportunity to make money. As people start caring more and more about their health and well-being, brands like Gymshark, Lululemon, and Arc'teryx have launched to fill the demand. Beyond apparel, others have also sprouted over the years, capitalizing on this trend. That has not been the case in the sports drinks market. It's a whopping $14 billion industry that's projected to grow to $22 billion by 2030. But there were no startups entering the drink space. That left one shark and one shark sucker to reign supreme lazily for decades. The Shark, Gatorade, commanded 63% of the sports drink market. The Shark Sucker, Powerade, commanded 14%, both unchallenged. The lack of competition left these two brands complacent and lacking innovation. Think back to the last time Gatorade did something innovative. Be Like Mike in 1992? That's what you call a gap in the market. It was an immense opportunity for the right brand that was quick and nimble to take these dinosaurs down. Gatorade and Powerade's complacency left the door wide open for two influencers to go for the jugular. To Logan and KSI, Gatorade's longevity was not a head start, but a sign of weakness. Gatorade had rolled out the red carpet and was inviting anyone with courage and savvy to take their market share, and they didn't even know it. But Logan and KSI did, and they went all in fast. The strategy for seizing this market hinged on two pivotal factors: speed and surprise. It was paramount to make a grand, swift entrance, leaving no room for Gatorade or Powerade to react. Had they not gone for the kill and used their strength and speed to enter the market, the two titans would have easily obliterated the upstart with their billions in financial resources. There's levels to this game, and you have to play to your strengths and your opponent's weaknesses. These two influencers were well versed at the mantra inside and outside the ring. However, Logan and KSI knew they couldn't do this alone. Even though these two were by far the largest, most iconic influencers in the world, they needed help to execute this audacious plan. Logan and KSI knew they needed a partner who could fuel their market entry with speed and precision. So they joined forces with Congo Brands, a capable and willing partner that had the experience to launch beverage brands tied to influencers. Congo shouldered the tasks of production, manufacturing, logistics, product development, securing permits, licenses, and much more. Research and development on a product launch requires months, if not years of time, especially if you don't have the experience. Each flavor of Prime Hydration needs its own specially crafted formula, and must follow dozens of rules and regulations. Each country Prime enters has its own regulatory body with its own rules. Prime must adhere to all of these rules while making sure their products taste amazing. With Congo's expertise, Logan and KSI pulled this off with 6 bold flavors and are hinting at many more to come. Also, through Congo, Prime Hydration negotiated a manufacturing deal with one of the world's largest independent bottlers for retailers and alcohol brands in Europe and North America. Like I said, there's levels to this game, and Congo itself partnered with an expert that could manufacture the products Prime needed with the quality Prime required. That's what you call building your supply chain. Without Congo, there is no Prime. It doesn't matter how big Logan and KSI are. This strategic alliance allowed Logan and KSI to concentrate on what they excel at, unleashing a marketing blitz that would firmly position Prime Hydration as the most demanded product in the world before it was ever launched by leveraging their audience. That's how you go for the jugular. This wasn't a market entry, it was a declaration of intent, a clear signal that Prime Hydration was not just here to participate, but to dominate. And to dominate, they need to do what they do best, go viral. Logan Paul and KSI each boast an impressive roster of over 20 million YouTube subscribers. They understand that the stage was set for an unprecedented strategic move. They recognize that their influence could be harnessed to catapult Prime Hydration into the limelight, to become a household name before Gatorade could even comprehend what was happening. Their tactics had to not only be effective, but also newsworthy. They knew they could move product without spending a dime on advertising. Logan and KSI's approach to launching Prime Hydration was a masterclass in strategic marketing, primarily unfolding in 2 distinct yet complementary stages that leveraged their innate gifts and the hand they had been dealt. First, they tapped into the power of viral video marketing. These 2 weren't even born when Gatorade first captured the power of video with its Be Like Mike campaign, but they sure as heck knew how to do it for their own era. Most brands only dream of creating viral content, but Logan and KSI can do it on demand. They initiated their campaign with a sequence of videos that quickly captured attention across the web. These videos were complemented by a whirlwind tour of the 2 stars traversing the globe, visiting supermarkets that stocked their product and igniting a frenzy wherever they appeared.
I would my mom for your drink. I would have with my mother for Prime.
This cleverly orchestrated spectacle not only fueled the curiosity and excitement of their millions of followers, but it also created a buzz that reverberated beyond their existing fan base, capturing the attention of a broader audience. Their second strategy was the intentional creation of scarcity, a tactic usually deployed by high-end luxury brands such as Gucci, Supreme, or Louis Vuitton. Few could have predicted this strategy being used to sell a sports drink, but Logan and KSI knew it would work. They managed to generate such immense demand for Prime Hydration that it sold out everywhere as soon as it was dropped, leading to the drink being resold online at prices 10 times its retail value, a phenomenon unheard of in the beverage industry. This was the stuff of sneakers and diamonds, not sports drinks. Leveraging these dual tactics of viral marketing and artificial scarcity, the 2 stars successfully transformed Prime Hydration from a fledgling startup into a formidable contender in the sports drink market. They orchestrated a modern-day David versus Goliath takedown that blindsided the industry and underscored the power of influencers. This is a new world order when a man or a woman with an audience can challenge Fortune 500 companies. This is a testament to the power of the influencer, resulting in a sales velocity surpassing any other sports drink brand in history. This is an astounding feat that highlights the winning combination of the well-executed strategies of partnering with an expert and leveraging their audience. The exceptional journey of Prime Hydration steered by Logan Paul and KSI is not just an inspiring success story. They had figured out the blueprint for launching an influencer brand. This blueprint can be used by anyone with an audience and influence, regardless of the size. Whether you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, 100,000 TikTok enthusiasts, or hold sway over just 1,000 YouTube subscribers, you have the potential to introduce a product that aligns with your audience and grow your own product brand to a multi-million-dollar empire like Prime. Yes, you, as in you right now, with the audience that you have. Just imagine transforming your product idea into a multi-million-dollar business like Prime Hydration. It's never been easier than it is now. However, doing it alone can be challenging. You're likely to face numerous obstacles and considerable setbacks, from product development to logistics and even crafting a compelling marketing strategy. It's an intricate dance requiring expertise and guidance. Even massive influencers who are entrepreneurially savvy and at the top of their game like Logan and KSI were smart enough to recognize the value of expertise. This undoubtedly set them up for their massive success with Prime Hydration. And if you go about this alone, you risk time and the potential failure of your business before it's even launched. That leads me to my final point. Investing in an expert can be the difference between failure and success. It's a double-edged sword that needs to be thought about carefully because this is a relationship that could last a lifetime. If you're someone with a great idea, an audience of any size, and are passionate about launching your own product brand, click the first link in the description and go to my website at ajthebrand.com. If you have a brilliant product idea, we can help you build a brand you've always wanted and help you find the success you've always dreamt of. The opportunity of creating your own multi-million or even billion-dollar empire is in your hands. If you enjoyed this video today and are interested in my breakdowns of the world's biggest influencer and celebrity brands, hit the subscribe button below and I'll see you next time when we cover Kylie Cosmetics.